Alright, so some of you have been asking how do you switch off this ETC device in your parallel imported Honda Shuttle car that is from Japan. So let me show you how do you switch off that sound. First, you switch on the engine. You'll hear the greeting sound by this ETC. Okay, so what you gotta do is you press this button, this volume button. You press until you hear the sentence. Right, so this actually turns off the sound of the greeting every time you switch on the car engine. So let's give it a try to switch off the car. Engine switched off. Switching on again. What you just see is just the blinking. There's no sound, right? So another function of it is that, let's say if you like the sound of the Japanese greeting sound every time of this ETC device, what you do is that you press. There are actually 4 different volumes. The first is level 1, ichi. If you press again, it's the volume 2, ni desu. Okay, volume 3, san, and then you have volume 4, yong. After the volume 4, it goes back to switch off the volume. So once you hear this, you switch off the engine. What it happens is that every time you switch off the engine and you switch it on, there's no sound of the ETC. Right? And there are some further questions on how do you switch off this blinking light, because to some people it is a bit annoying. Especially in Singapore, this blinking light is not or this device ETC is not being used here. So what some of the other people that I know what they do is that they cut the power wire behind this device, but for myself I do not encourage to do so, because you never know if there's any other repercussions. So for myself, I just switch off the volume, and I think I'm pretty happy with it enough. Alright, thank you everyone.